if we want to think about real world use cases of where exactly it is used and how exactly it is used, we can also think about some few examples. Okay, let's say if we can also think about few examples of how NumPy is used. Now, basically, as we know that whenever we are using AI models, so for example, whenever you are using this some of the examples of AI models, there are multiple models, many models. For example, there are classification models. Okay, classification models, regression models, and there are predictive models, forecasting models, you can say predictive models. So these kind of models, if you want to play with different kind of AI models, then NumPy is basically helping to just do these calculations. For example, in the classifications, let's say if you have a logistic regression, I will be explaining about these algorithms later whenever you go into these concepts. But just now understand, whenever you are performing this logistic regression with the actual data which your client gives you, to play with this kind of data, let's say if you are having data to forecast, or let's say if you are having a data not to forecast, let's say if you have data to understand whether let's take a weather data. For example, if you think that today is going to rain or not. Okay, so to classify whether to rain or not, you will be taking care of multiple rows columns of data here. For example, there are things like humidity, precipitation, and let's say windy, sunny, so all of these features. Now each and every feature will be calculated, and then we will be applying a machine learning model on this data. Before that, we will be training that model, and after training this model, machine learning model, we will be applying this model on this data to get the predictions. Now that AI models which are used to predict the weather forecasting data in our example are used internally the NumPy libraries to perform the complex or very hard mathematical computations. So AI models are nothing but a simply mathematical, I mean to say complex mathematical equations. Okay, so AI models are nothing but complex mathematical equations which tries to do the math on top of this data and come up with a prediction using that math. So that is nothing but AI models. Now, to power these AI models internally, it is using mathematical complex equations and all. So that will be used using NumPy. As simple as that. Now,